Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Cassie. Hi, Cassie.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Where are you calling from, hon?
Thank you. I'm calling from Kittery, Maine.
Cassie, I get a female immediately just coming off onto your left side, which I want to say is maternal side. And I feel that she is a little hazy in the sense that I almost get there might have been a dementia or Alzheimer's associated to her because she's in and out with me. She may have had that towards the end. Does this make sense?
Yeah, perfect sense. Yes.
And there's also a connection to the name Mary. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, I bring up Mary, but I also get a connection with the Mother Mary, like it's a Catholicism type thing. Is there a connection?
Yes, that's probably where my mother's name came from.
It's
very Catholic.
Yes. So maybe that could be part of the haze, phasey thing too with me.
Yep. Yes.
I get a male over there too. I feel like might have had a military connection at one point. Does this make sense?
Yes. That's her husband, my grandfather.
Yeah. And you know, he's dressed in the uniform, not fatigues, but dressed in a formal uniform when I see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're with you. They're with you in the family more than you guys realize. I think you already know this because I feel like you're tapping into your spirituality more for some reason. And I mean, exploring this type of realm yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I understand through them. And I also get there's some exploration of options to transition into self-employment if you haven't already.
Yeah, I was contemplating that for a while because I was trying to figure out how to sort of step out of corporate America.
I can identify.
In some fashion.
It takes baby steps, okay? Because I know that's the golden handcuffs, right? Not really.
Yeah.
It's not gold, but it feels safe.
No.
They tell me this is a desire, obviously, that is pending in you. I mean, it keeps surfacing, obviously. Yeah. And you're going to eventually do it. It's going to happen just organically for you. And as I say this, when you are delving into the spiritual field, I feel that there's a crossover between these two worlds for you when you go into self-employment and the spiritual approach, because I just feel like this is more about your spirit, but you want to share that with other people. Have you ever considered training or coaching at all in your field, or if you're looking to do something of this independently? Does this make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I actually literally just had this, someone made that comment today. I know you're into that kind of thing. And I said, oh yeah, I would love to do something with that. But I'm a finance person, so I'm completely tied to the, A-type ego side. And I'm trying to break away from that a little bit. I envision later in life that I will get into what I love to talk about, which is the spiritual side, the nutritional side.
Well, let's take this in steps, because your heart is speaking loudly here through your grandparents, obviously, and they see your desires, okay? And we got to listen to our hearts because our hearts intuitively know. But I'm going to elaborate on this a little bit further. Even though you're in the financial sector, you could eventually teach your profession or your knowledge in some manner, right?
Yes, I have, and I let it go, and I beat myself up all the time about it.
Okay, I think that's your bridge. So you haven't let it go completely, okay? So if you're beating yourself up for it because your heart is still asking for that direction, because I feel like that is your bridge into the other part, incorporating the spiritual with the financial, because, gosh, that is needed right now, isn't it? Isn't that needed?
Yeah.
That is needed in our world right now. And I just see you evolving in that direction. And I really want to convey your grandparents how odd it is that they recognize this and see you need some help and encouragement to really enjoy life to its fullest right now, because time is of essence. Cassie needs to do what she needs to do and what she feels called to do right now. So we're always evolving and challenging ourselves, and you need to take that step. And this is the year for it. Okay? It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And if you'd like to be my special guest and receive a reading like Cassie, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And while you're there, thank you for subscribing, sharing, and following the show. It is free.